It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocked. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback, now in his third season, Jalen Hurts. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And his first pass is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
First down pickup there by new Eagle Zach Pascal, who started for 3 years in Indianapolis and broke 600 yards in 2 of them.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This is a crew that come out flat the last 2 games. Both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings them out.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 19 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And he come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Prescott on play action. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Inside give to Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now back to work for Miles Sanders and the Philly offense. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurt's going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Hurt sets up to throw it. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. Jackson now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but You think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Ooh, what a move. And some room to work. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down. That was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. James Washington taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Zach Pascal for 30 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They start on the ground with Elliott. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll be brought down at the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This time they stay on the ground. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. As the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about. Now a hit and a loose football.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Prescott. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed. And now 4th down. Marr able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Holding, offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
As Sanders has it pumped free, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Able to avoid him at the 40. 52 yards on the ground for him so far.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down before the game.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Prescott to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Kept the receiver in the short field, but that was quarterback getting the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he can't connect.
This is a surprising defense there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Prescott on 4th down. On the slant, he finds Washington. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Elliott running right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy 1st. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. James Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Hurts throw taken in by Pascal. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On the option, here's Elliott. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about